Hey, welcome to day 5 of our 1-week morning yoga challenge. Thanks for joining me. Today we have a targeted stretch for our hamstrings. This is perfect if you sit or stand all day and you have tight hamstrings. This will help relieve some tension. You may need a block and a strap for your practice. If you don't have them, no worries. You can practice without. Let's get started. Grab your mat and let's flow together. Let's begin in a comfortable seat, cross-legged or whatever feels good. Lift up your spine, close your eyes, begin to arrive to the present moment. Bring your awareness to your breath. Soften into stillness. Allow your body to release any tension. Take a moment to set your intention for today's practice. Let's do one more breath together. Let it be your deepest breath so far. Exhale. Now open your eyes. Let's begin to stretch the neck. Bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Come back to the center. Bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Come to the center. Bring the neck down, chin to chest. Look down. Lift the neck. Look up. Come to the center. Now bring the right hand down on the ground. Lift the left arm up and stretch to the right. Keep your chest lifted. Lift up, lift both arms, inhale. Exhale, release the left hand down and stretch to the left. Lift yourself up, lifting both arms, inhale. Bring the palms together, exhale, bring the palms to the heart. Release your hands down and extend your legs out in front of you. Bring your hands behind you. Fingertips can be facing backwards to the side or whatever is comfortable. Keep your chest lifted. Roll the shoulders back. Now let's point and flex our toes forward and back. One more. Come to the center. Now make circles with your feet. If you're correct, that's great. Change direction. Come to the center. Now bend your right knee. Lift your right leg up. Bring your hands under your thigh. Lift and lower the leg, tapping the toe on the ground. Oop, that was a crack. One more. Now lift up, grab the knee and the foot, and just move forward and back with your right leg. Keep the chest lifted. Come to the center. Now let's make circles. Change direction. Go to stillness and bring the right foot towards the left inner thigh. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, come forward and fold, bringing your hands down on the mat on your shin or grabbing your toe, whatever is accessible for you, and you can keep a slight bend in your left knee. Release your hands down and reach back. Extend the right leg. Let's do the other side. Bend the left knee and lift the left leg. Bring the hands under the thigh. Lift and lower. Come to the center. Now grab the knee and the heel or the foot and just rock forward and back. Come to the center. Now make circles. Change direction. Come to stillness. Bring the left foot towards the right inner thigh. Lift your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Look towards your big toe. Release your hands down and reach back, lifting up. Now bring the right foot back, bringing both heels together. Both feet are together and open up your feet like a book. Grab your feet with your hands. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, bend the elbows, fold forward. You can round your spine here and just relax. Bringing your chin to your chest. Lift yourself up. Extend the legs out to the side, taking a wide stance. With the legs, you can remove the flesh from your buttocks or sit up on something if you like. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, come forward and fold, bringing your hands down wherever you can reach. Again, feel free to bend your knees if you have tight hamstrings anywhere in forward folding. Reach your hands back, lift up. Now let's add a twist. Reach your right hand behind you and bring your left hand on your thigh or keep it in the center in between your legs. Then look behind your right shoulder. Look forward and release your arms. Extend them forward or bring the left hand behind you. Right hand is either in the center between your inner thighs or towards your left thigh. Look behind your left shoulder. Look forward, extend both arms forward and gently release down. Bring the legs together. Keep them extended, and now let's slowly lower it down to the ground. Engage your core, extend your arms forward, and slowly lower down all the way to the ground. Good. Bend the right knee and lift the right leg up. So here you can use your strap or skip it, whatever you like. If you're using your strap or towel or whatever you have on hand, grab it and place it on the ball of your foot and lie down. Lift the leg, keep it extended or bend it, whatever is more comfortable, and just reach it towards your body as much as possible. Bring the left hand on top of the left thigh to keep the left leg grounded. Engage your toes. Now bend the right knee and open the hip towards the right, keeping the knee bent, and now extend the right leg. You want to keep your hips rooted on the ground. Bend the knee and slowly come back to the center. Extend the leg, lift yourself up towards your foot, and slowly lower back down and release the strap. If you're not using the strap, you can just grab onto the back of your thigh or your shin. Now keep the right leg extended, bend the left knee, bring the foot down on the ground, and bring the right heel on top of the left thigh, opening up your right hip. Now with the use of your right hand, press it onto your right thigh and just open your hip a little bit more. Release. Now lift the left leg up and interlace the fingers behind the left thigh. Try to reach towards the body as much as possible, feeling the stretch in your right hip. Gently release the hands and lower the foot down. Now wrap the right leg over the left and lift the legs up. Lower the knees down to the left on the ground and extend your arms out to the side and look towards your right side. Come back to the center. Release the bind and release the feet down on the ground and extend your legs. Just take a moment here before we do the other side. All right, now let's move on to the other side. Grab your strap, or just again, bring your hands behind your thigh, your shin, or you can also grab onto the big toe with the peace fingers. I'm going to use the strap for today. Right hand is on top of the right thigh to keep the leg grounded on the ground. Now bend the knee, open the hip to the left, and extend the leg. Bend the knee, Bring the leg back to the center. Extend the leg. Lift yourself up towards your foot. Gently release. Release the strap. Bring it down on the ground. Bring the hands behind the left thigh. Bend the right knee, bring the foot down on the ground, and release the left heel on top of the right thigh. With the help of your left hand, just press onto your left thigh, opening your hip a little bit. Release. Now lift the right leg up and interlace your fingers behind your right thigh and bring the leg closer towards your body. Gently release, bring the foot down. Wrap the left leg over the right and release the knees down to the right on the ground. Extend your arms to the side and look towards the left. Coming back to the center. Release the bind from the legs. Lower the feet down to the ground. Bring the knees to the side on the ground and come onto your side and lift yourself up to a comfortable seat. Bring your legs to the side and come onto a tabletop position. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Tuck your back toes and lift yourself up, lifting the hips up and back for a downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Now bend one knee at a time. One more round. Come to stillness, bend the knees. Lower the knees down to the ground. Now bring the left leg forward in between the hands. Lift yourself up. Tuck your tailbone. Make sure your front knee is over your front ankle. Bring your hands at your hips. Now lift your arms up. Inhale. Come forward and lower your hands down in front of your front foot. Extend your left leg. You can shimmy the heel if you like and lift the toes up. You can slide your hands back or bring them on top of blocks or something to lift yourself up. You can also really bend your knee if you have tight hamstrings, or just extend. Look forward and let's hold it for a few breaths. Look towards your big toe. Bend your left knee, come forward, and release the left leg back. Now we'll do the other side. Bring your right leg forward in between your hands. Lift yourself up. Really root your front leg and lift your arms up, inhaling. Relax the shoulders. Come forward with your arms and lower them down next to your front foot. Extend your right leg. And again, you can shimmy your heel Lift the toes up and reach your hands a little bit back. Keep the chest lifted. Bend the right knee, come forward, and slide the right leg back. Let's go into a child's pose. You can do it with your knees as wide as your hips, or take your knees as wide as the mat. Bring the big toes together to touch. Reach the hips back to the heels, extend the arms forward, and bring the forehand down to the ground. Lift yourself up. Come back to tabletop, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Tuck the toes, reach the legs back, coming into plank pose. Come forward with the torso. Lower the knees down, arch the back and lower all the way down to the ground. Flip the toes, lift the chest, inhale. Tuck the toes, reach the hips back to the heels and lift the hips up and back. Exhale. Take small steps to the top of the mat. Let's fold forward here. Grab your hands with opposite elbows and sway from side to side. You can keep a bend in your knees. Come to the center. Release your hands down and slowly lift yourself up to standing. Bring your arms at your side, palms facing forward. Take a moment here, take a breath. Good, now reach your right leg back. Both heels are in one line. Bend the left knee, lift your arms up, parallel to the ground, and look to the left fingers. Your shoulders are stacked over your hips. Extend the left leg. Come forward with the left arm as much as you can, as if you're reaching for something, and then open the palm and lower the left hand down wherever you can reach, towards the shin or to the ground, and lift the right arm up. Look down, lift yourself up. Bring the feet parallel to the mat, lift the arms up. Inhale, bring the palms together to touch. Exhale, palms to the heart. Extend your arms forward, reach the hips back, come forward with the torso and lower all the way down to the ground. Come to face the top of your mat, bringing the right foot to face forward on the mat, and cartwheel your hands up, coming into that warrior two on the other side, bending the right knee. Arms are parallel to the ground, and look towards the right fingers. Extend the right leg, come forward with the right arm, open the palm, and lower the right hand down. Lift the left arm up. Lift yourself up to standing. Bring the hands at the hips. Bring the feet parallel to the mat and then come to face forward on your mat. And bring the back leg forward. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, hands on the shins, look forward. Exhale, hands down, reach both legs back for a plank pose. Lower the knees down, arch the back, bend the elbows and lower all the way down. Flip the toes, lift the chest, inhale. Tuck the toes, reach the hips back, lift the hips up and back, exhale. Lift the right leg up and back. Bend the knee, bring it towards your right elbow and lower the knee down, opening the foot to the left. Reach the left leg back. Flip the toe. Lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hands down, coming onto your forearms. Let's hold it here for a few breaths. Lift yourself up. Tuck the back toe, lift the back leg, and bring the right leg back, lifting the hips up. Let's do the other side. Lift the left leg up and back. Bend the knee, bring it to the left elbow, and lower the knee down to the ground. Extend the right leg back. Lift the chest, inhale. And exhale, lower down. Lift yourself up. Tuck the back toe, lift the back leg, reach the left leg back, lifting the hips up. Lower the knees down to the ground. Extend the legs to the side. We extend them forward. Let's lie down on our backs. You can grab your block here. We're going to do bridge pose next. You can use your block or skip it, no worries. If you're using your block, please place it on the flat side of your lower back, like this. First, lie down on your back. Grab your block, place it next to you. Reach the heels back towards the buttocks. Keep the knees hip-width apart. Lift the hips up. Grab your block and place it on any setting that's comfortable. First, you can try the lowest setting if you like. And if you want more of a challenge, you can just change the setting to this one. Release your hands down on the ground, palms facing up, and close your eyes. Begin to relax. One more breath here. Open your eyes, lift your hips a little bit higher and release the block if you're using one. And slowly lower the hips all the way down to the ground. Bend the knees into the chest, wrap your arms around your knees, rock from side to side. Now lift yourself up to a seat and extend your legs forward. Let's do one last forward fold before we go into Savasana. Feel free to also use your strap here or skip it altogether. If you're not using a strap, inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, come forward and release your hands wherever you can reach, on the ground, on your shins, or even grabbing your toes. If you're using the strap, please grab it and place it on the balls of your feet. And come forward as much as you can. You can also bend your knees here to come closer. I'm trying to bring our torso as close as we can towards our feet, while keeping our back straight. One more breath. Lift yourself up and gently release the strap or anything that you've used during the practice. Now let's lie down on our backs for final relaxation, Savasana. Lower down to the ground. Extend your legs as wide as the mat. Bring your arms at your side, palms facing up. Gently close your eyes and begin to relax your body. Surrendering to the mat. Feel free to stay here for as long as you like if you have the time, or if you're ready to come out and enjoy the rest of your day. Begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Move the head from side to side. Bring the legs together, bend the knees into the chest and wrap your arms around your knees. As you are, roll onto the ground to any side of your choice. Lift yourself up to a seat, keeping your eyes closed. Bring your hands on top of your thighs. Keep your chest lifted, spine and nice and long. Bring your palms together to touch at your heart. Gently bow the head. Perhaps revisit your intention. And gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope your hamstrings feel a little bit less tight and more stretched. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 6 of our 1-week yoga challenge. We're almost there. I'm so proud of you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Until then, take care.